So this vlog is very much all over the place right now. Let me do some explaining. I haven't explained anything today of what's been happening. I was in Grand Rapids last night with customers and everything. Went really well. We had a great time. And then this morning I had to get up and leave Grand Rapids, drive around Lake Michigan, go through Chicago, and now I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I worked my way up here, had some meetings this morning and this afternoon, and spending the night here. And tomorrow I have more meetings and then I have to drive home. I actually price-lined this hotel. I've never stayed here before. It's called the Brew House. I actually just filmed my whole room tour segment for the new channel, and hopefully it'll turn out good. But this hotel is really cool because it's the old Pabst Blue Ribbon beer factory. It's where they used to make Pabst before they built the new factory. They completely gutted it, except they left all the original steel beams and some cool elements like that, but they rehabbed the whole thing and it turned out amazing. What's cool though is they didn't overdo the beer theme really. They did like little elements like this. It says, you know, Milwaukee Malted. It looks like an old barley bag or something like that. But they really did a good job of being subtle, and they didn't okay, maybe they overdid it just a little bit with the thing I really need to do. I have a bunch of emails to catch up on because I've been driving and traveling and meetings all day. So I haven't really had a chance to get to all those yet. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Also, after I'm done with my emails for work, I'm going to dive in and start responding to comments because I'm so far behind. I feel so bad that I haven't responded yet. So going to do that tonight as well. And then Cody and Amber Warner, they're having the coffee on the couch tonight. So I'm gonna watch that. Again, very glamorous and exciting being an entrepreneur. All right, I'm gonna get to work. That was easy. I was thinking about today as I was driving up here and everything. Last night, that experience we had with doing the cook your own meal, it was really cool. But one thing I kept thinking about in the car was the fact that everyone came up to us and was like, oh man, that was great. We've never done that before. That's something that, oh man, we'll remember this. That was so much fun. There was a lot of good energy, a lot of good vibes. It wasn't just, oh, that was a good meal and walk away. When you're in sales and you're doing business and everything else, you go to a lot of dinners and a lot of them are just, you have long tables with a bunch of people and you're kind of stuck. You're kind of stuck with the two people next to you and the person across from you. And there's nothing wrong with talking to those people around you, but the problem is you want to talk to everybody. You want to meet with everybody. Maybe there's somebody you really need to talk to and they're seated at the end of the table and you can't really get to them and your time is not wasted, but you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish because you don't have a chance to talk to them. Also, when you're in that kind of dinner setting, the problem is you're kind of in it together. Like once you sit down and you have your group around you, if you get up and walk away and go to a different group, number one, your group kind of feels slighted a little bit sometimes. And then number two, you have to awkwardly put yourself and stand there above a different group and they're all looking at you like, yeah, okay. And so it's just kind of it's not the best situation for mingling when you're at a formal sit-down dinner. By changing things up a little bit, we were gonna go to dinner, but they didn't really know they were gonna cook their own dinner until right before we went to the place. We got there, the stations were all set up, there was beer, wine, all that fun stuff, and you could just walk around the kitchen, kind of see how other people are doing it, how they're doing, how their stuff's turning out. You could really mingle with whoever you needed to. You could talk to everybody. It was just a really good experience. And I just felt the energy level was so much higher than some of these formal dinners where it's like, yeah, I'll do the, should I do the 6 ounce or the 8 ounce? I'll do the 8 ounce filet, please, with asparagus and, you know what, I shouldn't, but I'm gonna go with the mashed potatoes as well. No, it wasn't like that at all. We made our own sorbet from scratch. We made a bunch of Thai food from scratch. And then it was cool because we got to all sit down and eat it enjoy it. And I think it just tasted that much better because you made it, so you felt like proud of the whole thing as well. All I'm saying is make it memorable. Change it up a little bit. You don't have to change everything, but just put a new spin on something that other people don't generally do, and people will remember you for it. That is it for the vlog today. I'm sorry it was kind of all over the place, but that's just how my days are sometimes, and I'm documenting what's happening in my life, and that's kind of where I'm at. Everything's kind of all over the place right now. In the comments below, let me know something that you do to go above and beyond or change things just a little bit to give it your own twist. I am always curious to hear your take on things because it always inspires me, and it really just gives me a new perspective on it too, and I love that. I love seeing things from as many angles as I possibly can. Okay, this is a first for me. I have never slept in a brewery before. So I'm spending the night tonight in a brewery. I'm gonna go get some rest. It's been a long day, but I will see you tomorrow. All right, that one felt good. That one felt really good. One more quick tip for you. Whenever we have guests that come to town, one way to really give them a different experience is we put together a basket. We actually have to get back in the practice of doing this because kind of been slacking the last few times we've had guests, but in this basket we put mini bottles of wine, water, a couple snacks in case they get hungry in the middle of the night, toiletries. We really try to prepare it and make it kind of feel like a hotel or bed and breakfast or whatever you want to call it. It was just our way of, number one, welcoming people, letting them know they're welcome, and two, it was a little personal touch that when they left, they remembered that part of it. Like we had people like, oh yeah, when we stayed at Maureen and Brian's, they did this, this, and this, and it was just giving them that little extra experience that it went a long way. All right, time for some rest. I will see you tomorrow.